Alright, this is another video for the linking for traffic module, specifically focused on forums. And I'm actually going to be using this adoption.com forum, which is not a market that I'm targeting, but you might know that we are adoptive parents. We adopted from Ethiopia, and we're actually looking to adopt again pretty soon here. And so I want to show you a trick that can help you identify viral threads and threads that have a ton of activity and a lot of visitors so that you can get the traffic to your site from those visitors. And that is, so we've talked a lot about the software that we have that helps you identify forum threads that are about to go viral, that is, they're about to get a lot of traffic, and predicting what those are so you can get your post in early in those threads. I also want to talk about another strategy for identifying viral threads, and that is identifying viral thread posters. Okay, so here I am in this adoption forum, and and the trick for this strategy actually is you need to find a subforum that gets a lot of activity. So I'm actually in the foster parent support. My wife and I are licensed foster parents. So I'm going to go into the foster parent support subforum, and you can see it has 24,000 threads, 247,000 posts. That is a lot of activity. So I'm going to target that specific thread. And you could do this with any, or that specific subforum. You could do it with any subforum in a forum in your niche, but you're going to get the most bang for your buck if you go for a forum that has a lot of activity. So let's click into this forum. And then what I'm going to look at is I'm going to scroll over here to the right, and I'm going to show you this, but not all forums have this. If your target forum does have it, then you're in good shape. But if we scroll down here, you can actually sort all threads in this forum according to views. So I'm going to click on that, and now it's going to sort the threads in this forum according to views. And if I scroll down, you'll see here. Actually, let me see if I can show you this. Move my camera. You can see here what it's showing is these are the threads that have gotten the most views ever. And some of them are from last year, some of them are from a few years ago. That's not so important. What we're more interested in is checking something out here I'm going to show you in a second. If you scroll down here, you can see these threads have gotten tons of views. I mean, imagine if you could be the number 2 or number 3 post in a thread with 60,000 views over time. That is a ton of traffic to your site. Even if you just got half of that traffic, if half the people or a quarter of the people even clicked on your site, you're still talking about 10,000 visitors just from one forum, from one well-placed forum post. And we're not talking about forum spam, we're talking about a real forum post that will attract people, and they will click on your signature or on the link in your post. So these are sorted in according to order, so the top ones have the maximum views, and then as we go down we get fewer and fewer views in that single thread. But what we want to look for here is we want to look for the people, the users, which is the black letters underneath here, the users that have created these posts. These are the people that are going to do the work for you. You're leveraging their reputation and their writing ability for your own traffic. So this keeps you from having to think of a great forum topic. I know some people that do forum marketing, they try to think of an awesome forum topic that they could post, and then they're trying to figure out what would be the best subject line that would really attract people to click on my thread and respond, trying to create a forum thread that's going to go viral. But instead of doing that, if you can just be the number 2 or number 3 poster in a forum thread that is created by one of these people, these viral thread creators, then you're just leveraging their popularity for your own traffic. So what you do here is you just scroll down. Now in this specific forum, we're lucky because we can sort according to high, according to thread count or the view count. So we can just scroll down and look, and right away on this first page, just by looking at it, I don't even have to do any kind of mathematical. I can see that this person here, Kate121129, has created several highly trafficked threads just there on the first page. The other one that I noticed just by scrolling down here is this viewer, this user here, Mandy Lay, and these people aren't necessarily going to, in the market that you're in, these aren't necessarily people that are marketers. They're just people that, for whether it's their personality or their outlook on life or their writing style, they just tend to post the types of things that everyone in that market is interested in. And usually the nice thing about these folks is they are a part of the market. They are a natural market leader without even trying to be. And since they are a member of the market, they have their finger on the pulse of the market subconsciously. And so especially if they're one of these types of people that tends to post dramatic stories and things like that, they are going to be the ones that you want to jump right on their coattails and try to be the second or third poster when they post a new thread. And you can just, this is just caveman style. You're just scrolling down and we're just seeing Mandy Lay is, she's got just on this first page of the most trafficked posts ever, Kate1229 and Mandy Lay are both on there just by scrolling down. They have two or three on there, and you're going to find these are the types of people they're able to post these types of viral threads again and again. Saves you a lot of time trying to come up with a good topic if you can just be the number 2 poster on their topic. Now, if you don't have a forum that enables you to sort like I did by view count, you can also just go through and just go through the forum and just eyeball it. It won't be quite as good if you can't sort. But say, let's go into this digital art section. This is an anime forum that has a lot of activity. And if we scroll down, and it's not going to let us, let me see here. Nope, this one does not let you sort by this one. Yeah, so let's just pretend that they don't let's just pretend that this does not allow you to sort by view count. You can still scroll down and just eyeball it and find the people like this Blue Angel 0661, Blue Angel 0661 down here, Blue Angel 0661 again, that all are consistently posting high trafficked threads, and then you want to be the second poster on that. I'm going to show you how you can notify yourself when they post in just a second. But I've also outsourced this. So imagine you could go, I went out there and I had an outsourcer go on a forum I was targeting, and I said, I want you to just scroll down. This was a forum that did not allow me to post by view count. And I just told them, I want you to scroll down the first 10, maybe 20, I can't remember how many pages of results. I just had them scroll down, and I want you to copy and paste the URL, okay, copy link location, copy and paste the URL of every thread that has 900 plus views. And then I want you to copy and paste those into an Excel spreadsheet, and then I want you to have a second column in the Excel spreadsheet and tell me the thread starter for each one of those threads, their username. And right there, you're going to be able to sort by username in the Excel spreadsheet. You're going to have a great list of the top visited threads in that forum and the posters that posted, and any posters that have posted 3 or 4 of those top traffic threads. You want to be monitoring those people. So how can we monitor these people? Well, first of all, you can just do a search, and I'll show you here in the this adoption forum. Okay, if you just, most vBulletin forums, actually most all forums, have an advanced search option. So you click on advanced search, and then you make sure you make a note of their usernames. This is in the case of that this adoption forum. These were the two that I identified, and that was just from a quick 5-minute scan. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you're searching all open forums, and then you're going to type in their username. Okay. Most forums will have a search like this. You might have to be logged in to do it, but they usually do have it. And then you just use that drop down, find thread started by user Kate1229, and then click search now. And that's going to get you and if you just go in there and make it a habit of yours for yourself, or if you have outsourcers, this is a great thing for them to do, just to do this search every single day and to look for new threads that they have posted. Okay, and you just need to make sure then that you are the one posting on all of her threads right after Kate1229 does. You could make it a ritual for yourself if there's 3 or 4 on a forum that you want to be monitoring, to go in every day and see what new posts they have. Or you could have an outsourcer do it and then email you the new posts. You could outsource the whole entire thing and just say, hey, I want you to have one of your employees or outsourcers every single day to go into a forum and do a search of the top 10 viral thread posters. I want you to, when they post, I want you to jump in there as soon as you can and be the second or third poster. It doesn't matter what you post, even if it's something simple like, hey, great post, thanks for posting this, just something relevant so that you jump in early. You want to make sure your signature is showing on those posts so that your signature link is there to get the traffic, and there you go, you've got that all set. You could also do this with a specific query, and I'll show you it on Wickedfire. And I'm going to do a search on Andrew's username, which, by the way, he has an awesome service running right now that works a lot better than Noam. Not a lot better necessarily, but cheaper. You click on most vBulletin, modern vBulletin forums. When you click on the username, it's going to give you a bunch of options here. And other forum software will have a similar function, where just by clicking on a link, you can find the other posts by that user. Now, when I scroll over this, I want you to look down here in this bar down here, and you're going to see it. It gives you the URL there, search, see that at the bottom there, search.php do find user $u equals 37491. That 37491 is their specific numerical identifier in the forum software. So we want to copy that. So copy link address. We're going to paste. You can see I've already pasted it up here in the top. Okay. 37491. Now this link right here by itself, if you search, that'll find every single post that Andrew has made in the Wickedfire forum. Now if I add this little ampersand starter only equals 1, if I add that to the end with no space, okay, if I add that to the end, I hit return, that is going to bring me up all the threads started by Andrew, okay, which is what you want. You want all the threads that have been started by him. Say if you were following him on this specific forum. And then the nice thing about that is you can actually copy and paste, that URL there for your outsourcer to do, the one that I showed you, and I just have a link for them to click on, 5 or 6 links every single day, and that'll bring up a search of every single search that a specific user has done. That'll help you to monitor their forum activity in any forum that you wish. Now that specific trick that I showed you is specific to vBulletin. Okay, so that link, that code that I showed you, the ampersand with the 1 at the end there, that is for vBulletin. If you have another forum software you'd like me to look into, just let me know. You can post it right below this video, and I or someone else on my staff will go and find the specific code for you to use for that forum. If you have a forum software that's using some other, there's a lot of other forums out there that are run by um, that aren't run by vBulletin. If you scroll down here, it'll tell you usually it'll tell you what forum software is running. This one, let me see. I know that they use vBulletin, but maybe it doesn't say it. You can tell here, but it's optimized by VBSEO, so that tells me that it's vBulletin software. Um, and you can tell what type of forum software just by clicking on View Page Source, and then usually inside there it tells you the specific forum software that it's using. In this case, it's vBulletin. So if you have a forum software that's not vBulletin and you want a forum you're wanting to target and you'd like me to try to figure out how you could do a similar trick to monitor these viral thread creators, just post it directly below this video right in this thread and I can take a look at that. Also, if someone has an older version of vBulletin running on their website, sometimes that search code won't work as well, and then you have to use the advanced search option. But either way, if you just spend 15 minutes a day monitoring the top viral thread creators in a certain forum in your niche, that's going to save you so much time compared to trying to figure out what's the best topic that I could use and how can I think of a great subject line that'll really make this thread go viral. You can just jump on the coattails of these forum creators, save yourself tons of time, and leverage their skill, their market knowledge, their popularity for traffic for your own site. You just want to make sure that your signature file is all up and running. Sometimes you have to have a certain number of posts before it'll even allow you to have a signature. A signature goes directly below your post. So if you have a post, then directly below that will be a signature like this. See, this guy here has posted his results, and then down below you've got a line and then a signature, and every post he makes will have this link in it automatically. So you want to make sure that you've got your signature all set up, that you're following the signature rules of that forum, and then jump on the coattails of some of these viral thread creators. You're going to be getting a lot of traffic from it.